£3,000 in the space of 1 week. I nearly died. Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Jessica B. I am Jessica. Thank you. If I sound a bit nasally, it's because your girl is sick. Man, pray for me. Pray for me. Please make sure you're liking, subscribing. Today's video is how I made 3 grand in 1 week, and it's not one of those like weird hack videos. I genuinely did go from less than 3 grand to 3 grand in a week, and it was because of God. If you clicked on this and you're like, you thought it was just gonna be me talking about some scam that you can do. It's not. I'm on a journey with God. I'm a saved and born again Christian, and I believe in prayer, and this is what it's like, a story time mixed with that. So sorry if you don't and you're like, oh. I was really broke at one point. Like literally when I got married, first of all, bruh, struggle was real. It has really real. The struggle was absolutely real, and I just got a new job. I knew my job was God ordained, because the way I got that job, there's no way on this earth I could have got that job if it wasn't for God. You know, even the head teacher, when she called me, she was like, look, you're not qualified, but we want to take you on. Tell me if that's not God. But I was asking God, why have you put me in a job where I have no money? I was working with a girl with special needs. She had autism, she had Down syndrome. I love her to bits. I knew I had to stay in there and just keep going. Got my head down, and you know, I worked. And there's a scripture that says work as if you work for the Lord. I just did that. You know, you gotta work sometimes in your job as if God is your employer. Don't be acting lascivious at work and effing and jeffing and chatting nonsense. And a position came up for someone to lead the school choir. You know, your girl, she tries to sing. I do songwrite, and I play the piano. I taught myself how to play the piano. Yeah, I took up the choir. No one else wanted to do it, so I was like, you know what, I'll do it. I was still tithing, and I'll put up some scriptures and some links for you guys in the description about tithing if you want to know what that is. But basically in the Bible it speaks about giving your 10th to God, giving whatever you have in your increase, whatever you get paid, just a 10th. That's all God asks for. But I still wasn't seeing any fruit, and I'm thinking, why am I giving this money, God, and you're still not helping me out? I love talking to God, and I love having him in my life, because I can talk real. Like, I can talk real to my best friend, my sister. I chat to her real, but no one can move the way God moves. So a year later, I'm still in this job, blah, blah, blah. I was still struggling, but my church pulled a pledge to raise some money. Just church stuff, you know, flyers, concerts that we put on. I was like, God, please. But God spoke to me and told me to give this amount of money, and I was like, I'm not doing it. I did it. And I gave the money in, and I nearly died. Like, let me just be real. Giving money is hard, like, especially when you're not earning a lot. I nearly died inside. I gave the money in, stepped out in faith, trusted God, you know, with my finances and my resources. Because remember, I knew that job, there was something special about the job, but I didn't know what was special about the job, but I knew God had a plan, and I knew he wanted to do something with it. For me, it was a big thing. I helped obviously with the choir, and the music teacher asked me to help her write a program for the school concert, music concert. So I was like, cool, wanted to help her out. So I've gone into my manager's office, who's the head teacher of the school, the principal you might call her. Showed her, you know, oh look, I've written this program for the concert, blah blah blah. And she started going on this talk like, oh my gosh, Jessica, you've done so much, and we've really been watching you, even though you only work in the special needs department of our school. We've watched you, and I just want to let you know that the music teacher is leaving. And I was like, okay, like, what's that got to do with me? Like, she was like, how would you feel taking up the music position in the school? And I was like, I'm good. She's like, you play the piano, right, don't you? And I was like, yeah. She was fully into, in your head, I'm like, is this an interview? Like, what? Like, what's going on? And she was going through all these things, you know, obviously we'd pay you more. I'm thinking, all I came in was to ask women this one question. I was confused, and she was like, obviously, like, you know, we know you're not a qualified teacher, but we can do it. And I'm thinking, what? Whoa. All at once, I'd been offered a job as a music teacher. I walked out there like, did I have an interview? Like, you know, I said to her, you know, I'll talk to my husband about it. And then I got home, told my husband, he was like, why didn't you tell her yes, yes, yes? I was like, no, I wanted to come and speak to you first. Like, you know, he was like, no, email her now, let her know. So I emailed her, am I interested? Yeah, like, I'm interested. I was blown away. Like, literally the weekend before I put that money in, a couple days later, I've been offered a music teacher job. So I was putting, you know, £5, £10 in, because I was really stirred that God could move so quickly just from one act of faith. So I put a couple of money bits in. You know, my head teacher was saying, you know, look, we've got papers through, I've got to pitch you to the governors. I'm believing God. I just put, you know, a little £5 here, £10 there. I never used to do that though. This is why I'm stressing it. And the way things were just moving, by the end of that week, I had a contract to be the music teacher of the school. I'd gone from pay scale 3 to pay scale 5. I jumped up 2 pay scales. I have no qualifications in teaching. I'm not a qualified teacher. I have been taken now as an unqualified teacher to teach primary school children music. Obviously, I'm experienced in music. I've got a very musical background. I went to theatre school, blah, blah, blah. But what I'm trying to say is I had zero. I had nothing. I had no money. I had no really, in terms of my future, I wasn't looking at, I didn't know what I was going to do really. I just got the job in the school to help because I just got married. You know, I pitched to her an idea that there was a music training teacher course that I could do. It was £600. I do not have £600, okay? She said, oh no, that's fine, we'll pay for it. Got a £3,000 pay rise. £3,000 in the space of 1 week. People can't tell me that God is not real, because this does not happen to ordinary people like me. The way it just happened like that, and all I had to do was step out in faith and give my little bit of money. God rewards you. He said he'll never leave you nor forsake you. Like, I was always resting on the thing, never have I seen the righteous forsaken. God, you're forsaking me. I have no money. Look at me today, yeah? And it's such a testimony to how good God is, because then people can see that, look, you can start with nothing with God, end up with something. And I'm only 22, so who knows what I'm going to be when I'm like 30, God willing. If all of these amazing things can happen in 1 year, bruh, that's all I have to say. Comment, thank you for your love and support. God bless you all, take care, bye. Okay.